Right here, everybody, it is that time again where we have the amazing award show that is Crunchyroll, and where Bleach sits in this time on this side of the fence. So, if you want to see this amazing shilling for Crunchyroll Awards, hit that like, hit that subscribe, because we're about to have a lot of fun with this. So, let's get into it, shall we? So, it is that time of the year again. Crunchyroll Awards, the most amazing thing in the anime community to ever exist since sliced bread. If you can't tell, that is absolute sarcasm. It is, of course, the show where Crunchyroll completely disregards all of its fans, shills a bunch of celebrities, and just sprinkles in some anime as an excuse for the event. So, where's Bleach fit in all of this? Well, it has more nominations than it did last time, which is good, fantastic. In reality, this means absolutely nothing. It's just an ego flex for some fandoms, I guess. And I guess it's a cute little thing, but in the big scheme of things, it means nothing. It's not even fun at this point, you know. Like I would argue with what's that game show called? You know, the one where they announce games. At least there's like announcements and stuff for like game trailers and whatnot. So I mean, there's something there, which I guess is a better version, not a better version, but like a nice mitigation to E3, if you remember what that is, you know. But let's get into this. I'm just gonna go through the categories to where we get into the Bleach ones, and I might just give my predictions to what's gonna win because it is so plainly obvious to me. Not because it is the correct choice, but just because I just know how the fandom is, and I know how the talent and the journalists that they got as the voters know. I just know how they think a little bit, so it's just very predictable. But we have anime of the year. This is either going to go to either Frieren, Dadan Dadan, or Solo Leveling. I think it should be Frieren. I think Frieren has just been absolutely amazing. I think Dadan Dadan, truth be told, is a bit of a trend, a bit of a meme in terms of just like, you know, brain rot, and Solo Leveling is just like Sakuga first. So I feel like Frieren should win, but like I expect Solo Leveling and Dadan Dadan to also win. We then have Film of the Year, which again, looking at these, I'm going to assume that it's probably going to be Spy Family. Haikyuu is good. Look Back, My Hero could be on there, but I do see a Spy Family div for absolutely no reason. So I mean, again, I if my honest opinion, I would probably like Look Back or Spy or Haikyuu's, but I would probably say Look Back for me on this one. Best continuing series: Bleach, One Piece, Oshinoko, Demon Slayer, My Hero, and Spy Family. We have a very, very strong lineup here. Obviously, I do think it should be Bleach because I do think Core 3 was absolutely, to me anyway, I think it was amazing. Definitely, you know, Core 2 is the weakest, you know. I have my reasons for that. It's not bad. I think it's the weakest if I had to choose one. Core 1 was incredibly strong, but as a continuing, I do think Bleach is great in this regard. I don't think Demon Slayer was all that hype. I barely saw anyone talk about it, if I'm honest with you. Again, my perception is going to be different than everyone else's. One Piece, I don't know. Oshinoko season 2, it didn't really see many people talk about it. I do think it's probably going to be a fight between Bleach, My Hero, and Spy Family, but again, Bleach should. Again, I'm going to be biased, right? But I'm trying not to be, but I do think Bleach deserves, because like the opening, the ending was great, and direction, animation, fantastic. Pyro Films came in strong. Best new series, again, Frieren I think should win this, but it's probably going to be Dadan Dadan. Then again, Solo Leveling season 1. I don't see Kaiju 8. Apocryph, I don't know how to say this. The Diaries one, probably. Don't know. Don't really care. But I do think Frieren should win that. But I'm a Frieren head, so best original anime. I'm not gonna pretend like I know any of these, so it can go either way. Best animation. Come on. Dadan Dadan's good, sure. Animation wise, Solo Leveling, sure. Frieren, phenomenal. I think Bleach should be instead of Kaiju 8, but this is that bias, isn't it? I think it's a bit disrespectful to not put Bleach on here, truth be told. I do think it's better than Kaiju 8, but again, I guess that's my subjectivity towards it, right? So I think it missed out on that. Best character design. I see a lot of people on Twitter say that Bleach should be in the best character design. And these, I was going to say that, well, then again, I was going to say these are all new series, so the character designs aren't just going to suddenly change. But then again, Demon Slayer's on here. So if Demon Slayer's on here, then Bleach should be. And I don't think Bleach has ever been on a character designs, and I think it should be. I think Bleach has got one of the most beautiful arts, one of the most beautiful characters in terms of design, and I don't think it's ever been on a Crunchyroll award. Neither do I care, but I'm pretty sure someone will tell me in the comment section down below. I do think the Dandadan will win this one. If Kaiju 8, you know how I feel about Kaiju 8. I don't think Kaiju 8 will win this, but I do think the Dandadan will. I would like Frieren. Obviously, I'm a Frieren head, but I think in terms of character designs, I think the Dandadan's got this. Do I think Bleach deserves to be on character designs? Yeah, of course. Best director. Again, this is all subjective to me, and I've got nothing to really say on this, right? Best background art. I felt like Frieren was nice. Again, this is where it becomes a problem with Crunchyroll Anime Awards, is that it's all the same. It's beginning to be the same 5 series, and it's so extremely biased, it's untrue. Pluto's on there, which is a nice thing, but best background art. In terms of like core 3 for Bleach, I thought that the art was amazing in terms of backgrounds. I know it's kind of the same like the Soul Society, but like the things that they did, would you argue if that's like color direction or something? I don't know, but background art was really good, especially within the Hashwell and Jugo flashback. I thought that was fantastic. I'm not gonna cry about it. I don't think it's that big of a deal for background art. Like I feel like it's just it depends on what the metric of what people are like using to scale art in terms of background. But again, I'm not Crunchyroll. Best romance, surely it's got to be Blue Box, right? Surely it's probably going to go to Scott Pilgrim. I feel like it's going to go to Scott Pilgrim, but I feel like Blue Box should take that, or Ranma 1/2. Comedy, I'm gonna Konosuba. I haven't watched Konosuba season 3 yet. Is it good? Probably. Ranma 1/2. Konosuba, Masho's probably. Oh, the Dear Friend. I mean, as a meme, probably going to go to My Dear Friend, right? Best action, Bleach is on there, understandably so. I don't think it's going to win. I think it's going to go towards Solo Leveling. That's just, maybe I'm conflating it with season 2, potentially. Bleach should win, but I don't think it's going to. I think Bleach is going to win one award, and it's going to be best score. Best isekai, probably going to go to ReZero. Best drama, Oshinoko, probably. Yeah, I see Oshinoko. Slice of Life, My Dear Friend. Laid Back Camp, probably going to be My Dear Friend, just for memes again. Best main character, Frieren. Ooh, Momo. It's a tie between Momo and Frieren. Basically, purely off the fact of cosplayers. That's my metric, right? Supporting character, probably going to be Fern. Must protect at all cost character, Anya. I just don't see Anya just ever losing anything like that. But best anime song, Bring Bang Bam Boom. Yeah. I mean, I would personally like The Brave. I thought The Brave was a great song. Yeah. Otonoke or Blim Bam Bam Born. I think it's going to be Mashal. Mashal's winning that. Best score, Bleach should win this. I don't care. Bleach should win this. I think if there is something undeniable that is synonymous with the anime community, and that's Bleach's score. And the fact that I don't think it won. It might have. I'm not sure, but yeah, Bleach it's just a default. It's just completely default. Best opening sequence. Again, the Bleach opening 3 was fucking fantastic. And the fact that some of these, like, again, the One Piece one, that's fine. The Dandadan, fine. Mashle, fine. Abyss? Really? Over Bleach opening 3? Fatal? I mean, Fatal was good. Like, I think it was, again, animation-wise, I thought it was beautiful. I just wasn't rocking the song. Level, I haven't seen Levels, but I just, nah. Ending, yeah, I thought the ending for Bleach was good too. I just don't, like, I don't even know what the ending song for Oshinoko was. And that, I think that says something, to be honest, but... Best vocal performance, again, it is whoever you guys like, right? And wait, was that Frieren? No, who's Atsumi? Probably Frieren. Probably, like, that's yeah. And best VA, I could give less of a fuck. So, I mean, look, there's my predictions on Crunchyroll's Anime Awards. I think, you know, the complaints that Bleach isn't voted or nominated more, I think is unrealistic. I think the fact that we got 3 is better than to be expected, considering it's not a Crunchyroll exclusive. I don't think it's going to win those. I do think Bleach should have been on others, but again, it's the same situation with every Crunchyroll Anime Award, is that you're going to get the same 4, same 5 every single time. The only difference is you're going to see is, you're going to get different movie, like best movie, that's when it switches up, or best slice of life. Maybe best drama, that's when it switches up. But other than that, you're going to see the same 4, 5 series over and over again. And there's so much bias within the journalism, because obviously, like, they go where the trend is, and that's just the reality of it. I've not been bothered about this Crunchyroll Anime Award thing for years. I think it's a slop fest. People are gonna watch it because they want to see if their series gets nominated, but at the end of the day, and I hate to be negative about it, but like, and it might be fun for some people, but when it was first, given to us, it was like, oh, this cool thing, it's going to be like, the Game Awards or something like that, and we're going to get trailers to new things. It just isn't that. It's just like some cringy talent doing something cringy for like 3-4 minutes, then an award, and then something cringy, and it's like, it's to me, it's yeah. Does Bleach deserve to be on this more? Sure. Do I see it winning half of these things? Probably. I do think it will probably win 1 or 2, maybe. Was it on Best Action? Let me check. Action, Best Animation, Best Action. It's on Best Action, which again, I think it should win. Best Animation, it's not on here, which is insulting to Pyro Films. I feel like they really stepped it up. Like, they really stepped up the game. It is what it is to me. Just a fun little video. Yeah, what do you guys think of my predictions? How do you feel about Bleach being nominated for what it is? Do you think it should have been nominated for more? Again, check your bias. Other than that, though, I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised My Hero wasn't on there more. Because, Crunchyroll love My Hero. But, again, go where the trend is, right? So, My Hero isn't in the trend anymore. I don't think so, anyway. So, yeah. Do you guys watch the Crunchyroll Awards? Or do you just see the aftermath on Twitter afterwards? Or just watch a YouTube video? If so, good for you. But if you do watch it, why? I mean, I looked at the judges. I know a few of them. Not particularly personally pleased with them. And of course, I looked at the talent and I was like, not expecting to be entertained. Let's just say that. That being said, I'm going to catch you motherfuckers later. You guys, of course, have this fine day, be handsome. And as always, people, peace out.